Hey, what's up? Jamie here, currently out in Canada in Vernon, up in Sparkling Hill, and I want to address a very common question that comes up with new clients who have just enrolled into the Dream Team Intensive, and that is, of course, how do you pay your team so quickly? How do you track their times? How do you make sure no one's overcharging for the time they've worked? How do I coordinate the payments of my team? And how do we track their times and really make sure everything is optimized so that it's not a hassle comes every single week when we do have to actually pay our team? So there's no real secret hack to this. It's just being aware of certain tools, apps, platforms, and really programs that can make this whole process easier. So if we have a look at most traditional agencies, what would happen is your employee or your contractor would send your invoice every single week for the time they've worked. You would review the invoice, you would hop onto your account, log into your bank, transfer the funds across, and then of course the team member would get paid. Now that process could maybe take 5 minutes, 10 minutes per person, depending how large your team is. So if I have a team of, let's say, 14 people that's consistently growing, that can take up a few hours every single week. And maybe someone's account information is wrong or they've put the invoice through to us incorrectly. That's going to take a lot of time, energy, and attention to actually pay that person for the work they've done, which makes the team unhappy, which lowers the overall performance for our clients, which of course lowers profits for our entire agency, thus making it hard to pay our team accordingly as well. Pretty much all of my team I hire from Upwork. I keep them on Upwork. So what happens is their time is tracked automatically through Upwork, which is a great platform. It shows you what they've been doing. It records their screen. It tracks their key presses, their clicks. So you can really see what someone is doing at any moment throughout the day on your team. Now, I don't log into Upwork too much, besides maybe once a fortnight just to check everything, maybe to hire somebody new. If that is the case, I will be in there quite often, but usually log into that and you can see everything. You can see their time track, what they've been working on, things they've been clicking on, all of that. So Upwork tracks time automatically. It also accumulates and compiles all of the hours worked across all of my team, all the 14 people I have for my agency, and calculates how much they've been working across the entire week. Could be 900 hours, let's say, for example. And then it calculates how much that will cost my agency. Once it calculates that, it charges my credit card automatically. Right, so I'm not doing the time tracking. I'm not cross-checking the hours worked because Upwork has that built in automatically. I'm not calculating their hours worked. They don't have to send me a invoice. I don't have to read the invoice. I don't have to log into my bank 14 times and transfer 14 different amounts. All of that happens automatically through Upwork. It just charges our credit card every single week, sends me an email saying this is the total hours worked, this is how much it costed your agency, and have a good day, pretty much. And this common question I get once I share this is, of course, well, so do you communicate via Upwork as well? The answer to that question is no. So I keep my employees, my contractors on Upwork. However, I bring them over to our online team portal through Basecamp. This is where we communicate, put our procedures, processes, ideas, talk with our team. However, all the invoicing and time tracking is always handled through Upwork. So we hire through Upwork, we keep them on there, they keep time tracking and keep sending us their invoices, so they keep charging our account, and then we communicate via Basecamp. This makes sure that we can keep our communications central and of course keep our time tracking and our accounting on Upwork as well. And yes, I'm well aware that Upwork now charges an extra 20% per hour per contractor/employee to actually maintain this service. But if you ask me, that's perfectly fine. I mean, we've calculated what it would cost to have our own time tracking, to have someone to have someone pay our team on our actual payroll every week, and it's still cheaper on Upwork. And personally, I'm happy to pay for that convenience and that optimization. This is one extra thing that I can remove from my plate, one extra thing that I don't have to be concerned about, one extra thing I don't have to process out and build a production line for or hire someone to do every single week. It just happens. Like, my team hops on, they complete the work, clients get results, clients are happy, team's happy, I'm happy, then the team gets paid every single week on time without being concerned about, well, what if Jamie can't pay me this week? Like, what if I give him the wrong account information? Oh crap, I didn't send him a invoice for the last 2 weeks. Now it's a whole backlog of invoices I need to send across. So I'm happy to pay that extra 20% to make sure our payroll is automated, our time tracking is automated, and it also keeps us secure as well, because the transactions go through my credit card, which I have a 2-month credit card cycle through American Express and Amex, which helps us out with our cash flow as well. So we're never using cash, we're using credit and then floating that cash to the credit card before it's due. Of course, that is great. It gives me free flyer points as well. But all in all, you want to look for optimizing and making your life easier. And Upwork makes your life easier and your team's life easier by just charging you automatically every single week, by tracking the time automatically every single day, by taking screenshots and logging the clicks and the key presses as well. So I highly suggest, as you know, hire from Upwork. But after you've hired from there, keep your team on there, keep the time tracking on there, keep the accounting, the payroll for your team on there. Yes, you'll be paying an extra 20%, but to optimize your time, to free up your energy, pay the extra 20% on, like 20% on $8 per hour. Isn't that much, considering it does automate a task for you. All right, so I cannot endorse Upwork enough. I mean, I should be getting a sponsorship or something from them, but I cannot endorse them enough. Hopefully you have found this helpful anyway. If you have any questions or any ideas or for content you want me to film, feel free to put them below as well. And of course, I'll see you guys in the next one.